Hey, my name is Jonah, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a pre-use inspection on a forklift. First thing we're going to do is grab our check sheet so you can follow along and make sure you don't miss anything as you go. And yeah, we'll get started. So what you first thing you want to do is just have a look at it, make sure there's nothing major and noticeable that you should be concerned about. And then we'll come to the front of the machine, check out the backrest and the forks. We're just looking for anything that's bent or damaged, or if the tips are gouged. Make sure the forks are good and secure on the carriage. Having a look at our mast, make sure it's not damaged or bent or anything, and our rollers are in good shape. Also, you want to look at the chains. Make sure the chains are attached and not real loose, not too tight. And also check these hoses and rollers for no cuts and then frays, damages. It's not leaking at all. So everything on the front looks good. Coming around to the side, you just want to have a look at your hoses again, make sure there's no damage, nothing's leaking anywhere. And we're going to check the tires as we go. Check the tires, just give them a good kick. If you got something handy, give them a whack. You'll be able to know if they're flat. These are air-filled tires. Also, we want to check all your wheel nuts. Make sure they're all tight and secure. Make sure all of our safety decals are around. Checking the rear tire and the wheel nuts all as well. Coming back, make sure your fire extinguisher is good and secure, and your counterweight here is nice. It's on and secure. It's not going anywhere. Fuel tank, you just want to grab that and make sure it's nice and tight. Go over here, make sure fuel is on, and we've got about a quarter of a tank, so we're good to operate. Again, checking another tire. Front tire and wheel nuts. And that is the outside of the machine. Okay, so now we'll just go through a couple of checks that we do for under the hood. So, pop the hood here. And just have a quick look at things. Make sure there's nothing major happening on. A couple of wet spots, but no leaks or anything. And we'll just start on this side with our air cleaner. It's attached and secure. And you can have a look, there's a little indicator. It'll go red if it's due for a change, and it's currently yellow. So we're in good shape. All of our hoses attached to our air cleaner are nice and tight. Check the front, the fan doesn't look damaged and it's all intact. We'll also check the fan belt over here. Give it a tug, make sure it's nice and tight and there's no cuts and no frays in it. Moving along, we'll go ahead and check the oil on this side. Gotta clean it off, make sure we get a good reading here. And you can see our oil level is good. So we got oil. Just check the hoses all around the fuel system. Make sure everything's tight. Over here we have the coolant bottle, and there's a little bit of coolant in the bottom, so we know that there's something in the radiator. All the radiator hoses are tight. Battery connections are all tight. Coming in here, we'll just have a quick look at the transmission oil. So that's right here. This is something, transmission oil will have a hot side and a cold side. You're going to want to look at the cold side. And we've got lots of oil, so this is good. And just a quick look last at all the hoses and everything underneath. And we're pretty good. And that's all the stuff under the hood. Okay, so now I'll just take you through a few of the operational checks you do, and one being starting with the seat belt. Make sure it attaches and it's good and tight. Also, when you're here, have a look at your rollover system. Make sure there's no major damage, it's not bent. All your warning decals are in place, and your mirrors are attached and secure and in good position. So we'll go ahead and adjust the steering. The steering feels good. No, not too much free play. We'll fire it up. Make sure our wheels are turning, the steering is good. And just go through the hydraulic functions. So, forks up, down, works, tilt, forward and back, works, and the side shift also works fine. Then next we'll just check our direction, so going forward, brake and it works. Check reverse and the brake and it works. Also, you can hear we have our backup alarm is working and our backup strobe is flashing. One last thing, just check your horn, make sure it's good. And that is how you do a pre-use inspection on a forklift.